Let's bring in Sky News colleague, former Labor Minister Graham Richardson. Now, Richo, lots to talk about. Let's start with the broader issue. I mean, I thought that was impressive from DP World in terms of that cyber breach. When I talk about other companies, I think about Optus and its lack of communication last week. But you see this gentleman, Nikolai knows, and that's how corporations, that's how the companies, we would expect them to respond, wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, Optus just mishandled everything, but these people have done so well. They've been up front, they've been immediate. They haven't sat down and hidden for 24 hours. They've come right out and said, here's the problem, and this is what we're doing about it. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, indeed. Now, back to the politics of the day, and there was a lot of discussion about cost of living once again. And the poll today, the Resolve poll, shows really you don't need the poll to tell us, but a lot of people are hurting right now.
There's no doubt about that. I think a lot of Australians are really suffering, and you know it's going to be a little while before things get better. I don't think anyone who promises you that things will be terrific by Friday is really telling you the truth. This has got some time to go.
Penny Wong's comments at the weekend, Penny Wong's comments were seized upon by the opposition. Is that a big departure, the suggestion that she wants to see the first steps towards a ceasefire? I know a number of Jewish groups have been critical of her. She's not saying there should be a ceasefire, saying that there needs to be steps towards one. And the qualifier, she says, that the terrorist group has got to release those hostages.
Yeah, I thought that statement was somewhat unremarkable. It just seemed to me to be the obvious thing to say, and I'm surprised by the reaction of some of these Jewish groups. I think they're getting a bit precious. I think Australia's been rock solid with Israel for many years. Penny Wong is not changing that one iota, and I think those Jewish groups ought to take a deep breath. Because I think they ought to understand that we've always been with them and we will continue to be with them.
Richo, talk to you soon. Thanks.
Thanks, mate.